Okay, Weedcap Radio, bong hits and cameos, that's a perfect ratio. Yeah, let's get high and watch a movie, blow with bomb haze. Me and my fiance, Weedcap all day. Let's get high and watch a movie.
Oh, welcome back to Weedcap Radio. I'm your host, Caleb. With me, as always, my fiance, Lauren. Lauren, say hello to the folks at home.
Hey, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving.
I don't know why she's talking like a like an auntie, like a black auntie. Like you would sing "Happy Birthday to Ya" instead of
"Happy Birthday to Ya."
Welcome to an especially stoned episode of Weedcap Radio. I honestly don't have a lot I want to get through tonight. I just ripped.
We're just trying to make it through, you know.
Well, we were going to do the show this morning. There was some sort of issue with the stream key or the server. Ryan insists it's my fault. It probably is. I copy and pasted. I think I can be trusted to copy and paste. Ryan doesn't believe so, but
No.
it's a guy who takes little pisses. So, you know, what are you going to do? We were going to do it this morning. So now you're catching us on the business end
Oh, my God.
of a feast and lots of weed.
Oh, my God. So much. I smoked a bowl with your mom. I don't even know you know that.
I assumed that anytime you and my mom get together, I'm assuming you guys are smoking bowls the entire time.
Yeah.
It's just the clash of personality that culminates over a fucking bowl.
Yeah.
I feel like honestly right now, I feel like I could die. I feel like I might fucking keel over and die at any moment.
Also, you have to work tomorrow.
I do. This is don't say that while I'm stoned.
Shout
like
out
this.
to the homies that got to work tomorrow.
Let me tell you something. This is how we should be executing prisoners.
Oh.
We don't need the fancy poison. We don't need any of that. We need to load them up on a Thanksgiving feast and give them like a 50 milligram edible and just let nature take its course.
But don't let them sleep.
Let that fat little heart start beating real hard like mine right now, and then let them keel over. And if they don't die, you have to do it like how they make foie gras.
I have no idea how that's made, and it's crazy that you do.
Let me educate you. To make foie gras, they take, when we put oil in your car and we take a funnel, they shove a funnel down a duck's throat and fill it full of food. So this is what we need to be doing with these prisoners. If they start saying they don't want to eat, you shove a funnel down their throat and then you pour in turkey, gravy, a couple more edibles, and all of a sudden we're not wasting money on these fancy poisons that don't work.
They just die.
They're just going to die.
They make foie gras out of them?
If I felt like this for I swear to God, another 2 hours, I'm probably going to fucking die. This might be the last episode of Weedcap Radio. I might be fucking dead.
No, don't worry. I won't let him die.
Guys, the movie this week, Age of Disclosure.
More like a documentary, I would think.
A documentary? What is a documentary if not a genre of movie, Lauren?
Well, when I think of a movie, it's normally a storyline. And not that this documentary didn't have a storyline. It was just more like a telling of story from multiple perspectives, whereas movies are like we're watching it happen.
Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. This is the most important movie I've ever seen. Changed my whole life. Last night, you're sleeping. You're fucking wasting. You're just snoring. I turned the movie on.
I have a hard time staying awake.
3 minutes in, you're snoring, and I'm in ontological fucking shock.
I'm not shocked by aliens because, like I've said a million times, and we've discussed it on this podcast.
It's a retarded thing to say.
I know that aliens exist, and I'm not shocked when we find out.
No one knows that aliens exist.
Yes,
No, they
I
don't.
know.
No one knows it. You just suspect it, and in this case,
this is proven. Well, now it's proven, so I can say that.
You got Marco Rubio saying we're in possession of alien bodies. You've got a bunch of fighter pilots talking about all of these intelligent species, that there's different species of alien that are coming here.
Yeah.
Lauren snoring without a care in the world.
Okay, I heard like a lot of it, so.
No, you didn't.
I was in and out of consciousness.
No, you weren't. You were sleeping the whole fucking time. Don't lie to the listeners.
No, I wasn't sleeping the whole time.
You were
guys.
sleeping the whole time.
No. Well, no.
Yes, absolutely. You were sleeping the whole fucking time.
I bought the fucking documentary, so.
What'd you say?
I bought the documentary.
It's on your Amazon account. I think we both agree that financially I'll be covering it.
Well,
yeah.
I tried to stay awake, but it was like old news to me because I'm like, yeah, I know about this. I didn't know there was bodies in Maryland.
Yeah, Fort Meade. Apparently, there's some alien bodies. That's what they're saying. And there's different species of alien that are coming to America, specifically America. They don't want to go anywhere else.
Wow, why would they?
Well, because we're the valuable, like if you're going to mine a group of people, you're going to mine Americans, like thoroughbreds. You know what I mean?
Well, I also think that America is a good melting pot of like a bunch of different cultures and like a bunch of different people. So if you're going to go,
that's the worst part of America. Why would you?
But if you were a different species going to like study someone else, of course you'd want to go to the place that had the most diversity.
Oh, so they're at H Mart.
Probably, dude. They're probably working there.
Like the intelligent species are like we have everything nailed down except for math, and then they abduct a couple Asians from H Mart to crack the code on the free energy, and they keep using everyone keeps using the phrase in the documentary. They keep going intelligent species, and I was absolutely out of my mind high, and then I was laughing to myself because I kept thinking of what if aliens were non-intelligent species and it was just a bunch of people with Down syndrome pressing buttons inside of a ship.
Oh my God.
And then we're like, oh my God, these things are beyond comprehension. They're making turns at 90 degrees going thousands of miles an hour. And it's like because some retarded guy keeps hitting the wrong button.
I was going to say it's all just chance.
He's just hitting a button and it turns them 90 degrees and it turns their insides to soup.
Yeah. And they're like, fuck, he did it again.
Sorry. That's why they keep... And it's like they keep mutilating cows and stuff. Like they're just trying to pet the cows, like Lenny from Of Mice and Men. And they're like,
and he keeps killing them.
I drained the blood again. I drained the blood again.
Okay. Okay.
I left a gaping hole in its ass.
No, they do. They drain the blood and they like dehead it and then they just like leave it.
They dehead it?
Yeah.
That's what behead.
What is it? Oh yeah, behead.
They dehead it, which technically I think is also
it's still right. I mean, it's just not the layman's term.
She knows fancy words. I just kept laughing to myself. Like all of the buttons have like chocolate on them inside the UFO.
Yeah, they tried to actually upgrade them so that they would have little pictures, but it ended up just confusing them more.
Yeah, that's like it. They're like, oh my God, it must be powered by like some sort of nuclear energy or something, and it's just a retarded guy like drawing on like crayon. That's like psionically.
Yes.
Oh my God, I would. If aliens landed on the White House lawn and a bunch of dudes with Down syndrome got out, I would just fucking lose my mind.
They should make a movie about that.
Trump would be like, they're beautiful people, big foreheads. They've got large foreheads, beautiful people. They've got a lot inside the minds. And then they go inside the spaceship. There's just a bunch of like John Cena posters.
Big wrestling fans.
Big wrestling fans. And you know what? That's incorrect because the Down syndrome guys, they would absolutely not have the male wrestlers. They would have the scantily clad women wrestlers
with their titties out and their thongs on.
Those posters would also be covered in chocolate. Mm-hmm. There would just inside of the spaceship,
food wrappers everywhere.
There would be chocolate thumbprints everywhere, and they'd be like, "Is this some sort of ectoplasm that's running your ship?"
They taste it and it's just chocolate.
You'd be like Hershey's cookies and cream.
Oh my God!
And then you got to think like aliens probably are autistic, like the kind of,
but like the special, like the smart kind.
The smart kind.
That sounds terrible, but you know when they're like really really smart and then they can't do like anything else.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
You're describing Jesse Eisenberg from The Social Network.
Yeah, sure.
Where that guy's special interest was just being a piece of shit.
Well, he's still a piece of shit.
Yeah, from what I've heard. Well,
I don't think he's a very good person.
No, who?
Jesse Eisenberg.
Why not? He's giving someone a kidney.
Is he?
Yeah. He's giving a stranger a kidney. In like
currently, right now?
Yeah, in like 2 weeks.
Oh.
So why
clearly
are you?
I don't fucking know. I just thought I heard some rumors on the streets.
Honestly, though, he probably is an evil person.
Like creepy.
And he's doing this to buy PR. Because if you're really a good person and you're doing it for no reason, you're not like on Good Morning America and you're like, yeah, I've decided to just get rid of some of my organs.
You think you've heard of it, but no.
Yeah, now that you think about it, and last name Eisenberg.
Well, we know what that means.
Well, now we know why he's on the media. He's controlling it. You know what I mean? Jesse Eisenberg has got his fucking hands all in the media.
All in it. But he's not talking about his kidney.
He is talking. He's doing interviews and he's just kind of like dropping it in conversation the way like an uncle drops that he got a new truck in the when he when like when he's not like, oh, everybody come look at my truck, and he's like, you're like, yeah, man, I was driving down 70 the other day and a guy passed me. He's like, I was driving that 25 Ford F-150 down 70 the other day. Same thing happened to me.
And you're like, what? I thought you had a 2017 Chevy.
Jesse Eisenberg is like doing a fucking interview about like this. They keep making these retarded fucking magician movies.
Yeah, you see me or whatever.
This is
see
like
me now.
The new This is Fast and Furious
but for magic.
for like fedora wearing people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is like Fast and Furious for people who would describe the Fast and Furious franchise as brutish.
Yeah.
Or like
they play like Magic the Gathering and shit.
Yeah, this is Fast and the Furious for like anti-sports people.
Miladies.
Yes, a lot of that. I forget where I was going with that. I'm so high.
You were talking about Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh, so he's doing these interviews and he's just working it in. Like he's just subtly dropping it. And they're like, oh, it must be nice to have some time off after filming such a intensive movie. And he's like, no, you could call it rest. I'll be on bed rest. And no one bites.
And they
ask a next question. He's like, fuck. And they're like, what was it like working with Woody? It was challenging. Like I imagine my big major surgery that I have coming up is going to be.
The next few weeks will be after my kidneys removed.
Yeah. And I think first of all, they would do a blood test on me. Like I would probably.
You couldn't donate a kidney, honey.
I would love to donate a kidney. They would look at my organs and they'd be like, you're actually on the donor list now. Like you
need one.
Yeah.
You're going to be, you need a kidney.
The inside of your kidneys look like a retarded guy came and mutilated it because the inside of my kidneys are.
Well, you only need one, right?
Covered in scar tissue from the fucking jagged rocks I piss out once a quarter.
Yeah.
Get terrible kidney stones. And I don't know what it is. I don't drink tea. I don't drink Mountain Dew. Like all of the things, that's really the only two things that I know that cause.
I think it might just be hereditary. I mean, I don't know.
It's possible. Bitler enthusiast says, hey, fedoras are dope. Don't disparage. Fedoras are cool.
I think there's a time and a place.
Look, if you're in Miami, fedora all day long there's tasteful fedora.
Right.
You don't, and I can't believe this is coming out of my mouth. When you're wearing a fedora, you want to look vaguely Spanish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You need to have like a tan pant on. You need to be dressed like Dexter. Like, beige, very flowing open shirt.
With the stripes.
Stripes and, like light blues.
Maybe like the top button unbuttoned.
Couple cool colors. That's when you can pull off a fedora.
White loafers.
It's been done to white loafers, absolutely. It's been done to death, but you can't like.
When they wear the fedora with the suit, it's like that's not. No, that's giving like gangster.
When you're like
you the mobsters.
Yeah, you look like you're like in Al Capone's henchman or something. Yeah,
you're about to like rough somebody up. It's like no, buddy.
Dick Tracy's about to kick your ass in a yellow zoot suit.
Yeah.
See, but then a lot of people make fun of ska music, and I think dudes in ska bands can actually pull the fedora off.
Yeah, but they're usually wearing it with like a t-shirt and fucking cargo pants.
It's crazy because you see like a 22-year-old dude in a fedora, okay, messaging like a 16-year-old girl on Instagram, and you're like, lock that guy up. And then he's holding a trombone, and you're like, that guy fucking rules.
He rules, and his music is confusing, but it rocks.
Yeah, I think if you're in a ska band, you should be able to Instagram message underage women. That's my kind of...
Is that the stance of the Weedcap? I don't know if I agree with that. You might just have to take that stance alone.
Okay. I'm not talking about like prepubescent girls, but I think if you went through the trouble of learning an instrument, an unpopular instrument, because believe me, as someone who plays instruments, you go into that 6th grade band class, there's some fucking idiot who wants to play the drums. There's only one guitarist. There's one bassist. And then the rest of you are like...
flute, clarinet, sax, trombone.
Well, you want to stay away from the woodwinds because the woodwinds are not involved in ska music. You pigeonhole yourself. You sign up for a clarinet. Trust me, I played the clarinet.
Me too.
And all of a sudden you're playing like shit from the 16th. It's like the music Dracula puts on to go to sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the fucking nutcracker. You always did the nutcracker at Christmas.
Yeah. So these guys had the wherewithal, okay, to go, I'll play a brass instrument.
Yeah.
I'll hit trumpet. I'll hit saxophone, maybe a tenor sax, something like that. So they already had the forefront to be a little bit cooler than the other guys.
Right.
The forethought, I mean. Okay. And then they join and they go, I could be in any band that would take a brass instrument, but I'm going to go in a counterculture. I'm going to go into this kind of punk thing, this ska thing.
Right.
Women my age will be disgusted by me. So I should be allowed to Instagram message like a 17-year-old every once in a while, you know.
Sure.
That's how I feel about it. I also think that, you know, I think this has been done to death, but sometimes I watch these videos on Instagram of these people catching these pedophiles.
Sure.
And the pedophiles are clearly retarded.
Oh, well, I'm sure that after the cameras stop rolling, they do some sort of internal investigation to be like, is this person really sane?
No, I mean? I'm not talking about To Catch a Predator.
Oh, well, then what
I'm talking about like these vigilante pedophile hunters.
Oh, the ones who show up and it's on YouTube and their cameras in their face and it's like, you just messaged a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah, and it's always...
I thought she was 12. What was
I thought she was 12. It's always... By the way...
Ow.
Let me tell you something, okay? If you're a fucking creep and you're messaging a little girl or a little boy and they say, meet me at Walgreens, run away.
Yeah. They're not going to show up. How are they getting there also? Like, what are they asking their mom or dad to take them to Walgreens to meet you?
Why is it always in a pharmacy? It's like, yeah, we're in the Ace bandage aisle at Walgreens. This little fucking pedophile is trying to meet a 15-year-old boy. And then it's the saddest looking guy you've ever seen. It's like a guy, it's either a guy who lives with his parents still and is clearly mentally challenged.
Right.
Okay. Or, and this is the second one I don't feel as bad about. It's not the mentally challenged dudes, but it's like the 30-year-olds who you can tell are just gonna die a virgin.
Yeah.
Where they're like not really retarded, but they're like greasy. Like their face drips with grease for some reason.
Adult acne, which I have no room to
They're
talk
wearing
about.
thin framed glasses.
A stingy mustache most of the time.
Yeah, like a little crummy mustache. And
their hair's always greasy.
And they're confused and like they're hurt because like they weren't really going there to meet a 15-year-old girl.
Right.
They were going there just to be around someone who thought maybe they were cool.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then these guys, these vigilante, and look, I'm all for beating the shit out of pedophiles. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I
we're
think
against that.
People should beat the shit out of pedophiles, but then on Instagram, they will slap like an obviously retarded person around for like 20 minutes. The person's crying, like one of them shit their pants because they got hit so hard. Mm-hmm. It's like, I agree that what they're doing is wrong, but maybe just call the cops. Like you don't have to beat a retarded person on camera and then all the people
post it.
The comments are like, damn, you kicked his ass. It's like, dude, he's 98 pounds. He has an eating disorder.
Yeah.
He looks like Adam Lanza, the Sandy Hook shooter. You could carve ice with his chin. His face drips like a slice, like a dollar slice. You have to blot his face before you touch him. His hair is somehow thick and thin at the same time.
Yeah.
It's thick on the sides and thin on the top. He's like a fucking, Eastern European George Costanza, where the whole side of his head is thick with hair, and then at the top it's like thin and wispy and gross. I'm sorry, I'm talking about it.
Drink.
Yeah, talking about it's drying me out. It's got nothing to do with all the weed I've had. I don't know. I like watching. I love watching those videos where it's just like a dude who's married and he's like. He owns a coffee shop or something, and he's like, those are awesome. Beat the fuck out of that guy. But like I just don't like it when it's the retarded people. Like those people, you should just call the cops, and then they should be sent somewhere to be executed by turkey and gravy.
We just had that conversation.
You hit them with the foie gras funnel and fucking gravy them to death. That's how I would like it. That's what aliens should be doing. They're talking about probing people in their asses.
I'm genuinely curious, like, What are they doing with these? They're dead, right? They're dead bodies.
That's what they said. Yeah, they're.
So they're preserved. I'm assuming.
I'm assuming that they're cryogenically frozen, like Austin Powers.
Oh,
like they.
I was imagining them floating in like formaldehyde.
Oh, in like a tank.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think so. I think what they do is they take them to Fort Meade and they suck their mojo out.
And then they keep it in a jar for when they wake up. Obviously.
Yep. And they're like, when we figure all this technology out, because that's what the documentary is claiming, is that not only do we have alien bodies, we have alien craft, but then because the government is subject to freedom of information requests, they sublet the reverse engineering of these craft out to government contractors like Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, and they're trying to reverse engineer it
to figure out how it works.
Yeah, and that like that's how they're doing it. But so I'm watching this and I'm like, so first of all, I'm thinking about all the retarded people or whatever flying the shit. But then I started thinking about like, if there are really alien bodies or whatever, does it really change my life?
No, because they've been here for years.
Yeah. Well, not even
at this point. I mean, it's like we're finding out after the fact. So it really shouldn't change anything.
I wasn't probed by an alien. I was probed by a family member.
Well, we all could have been probed by aliens. Like some people don't remember, some people do.
Well, now you're speaking about like Men in Black. Like they have like the thing.
They could. We don't know that.
In the documentary, they mention that they're men who actually go out after
aliens,
after the alien encounters and like threaten people.
Oh,
and
wow.
like they also threaten like fighter pilots and stuff.
The people who have seen them.
Yeah, and the fighter pilots are all too busy having homoerotic volleyball matches to care.
Right.
Like there's a reenactment in it where like a fighter pilot sees a UFO, he calls it in over the radio, and then they go to like a local volleyball court, and all the fighter pilots are oiled up with like coconut oil, and they're playing volleyball, and somehow like a Kenny Loggins record is just playing within your brain when you're watching it.
Interesting.
It's like very like power 80s pop or whatever.
Sorry, I missed that part.
And the Men in Black are like, hey, you didn't see anything yesterday. And the fighter pilots are like, no, I didn't, but I see a couple of hunks in front of me right now.
Get behind that net, boy.
I'm uncomfortably high.
Well,
I'm uncomfortable. It's all the turkey. It's all the weed.
Guys, we had a really, really, really good Thanksgiving.
It was
dinner.
a fantastic feast, but now I feel like a sack of shit. That's the problem.
Oh, we have a PSA about Thanksgiving. Stop buying those fucking pale ass uncooked turkeys from the store. You need to get yourself a pre-cooked smoked turkey.
They're delicious.
Okay.
Smoked turkeys.
You still have to put it in the oven, but for like 2 hours, and it's so fucking good.
It is pretty nice. I feel like we should go down things that we're thankful for. It's a thankful day. So maybe we'll trade off like 5 things that we're thankful for.
Thankful for that turkey.
Thankful for the turkey. That's your number one?
No.
I'm thankful for beetroot powder.
Oh my God, here we go.
I'm such a chubby piece of shit that for the past however many years, I've had crazy high blood pressure, like to the point where at night I'll feel my heartbeat in all my joints or like wherever my arteries are. Start taking beetroot powder. You do have to deal with some explosive emergency diarrhea. The kind of which
you can't hold it.
It's the kind that when you feel the pain, your vision narrows. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Where you're in the middle of moving your head and you feel it and you just get like 1,000-yard stare.
And you're like,
you do have to deal with that. But my blood pressure is down and I'm feeling loosey goosey. That's my number one thing I'm thankful for.
Okay, beetroot powder.
Beetroot powder. It's changed my life.
Okay. Well, my number one thing that I'm thankful for is you.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'd be thankful for me too.
I am.
I appreciate you saying that.
Thankful for all that you do for the show too.
Oh yeah. I'm thankful for the listeners. I'm thankful for the Clever Name podcast. I'm thankful for my guy Nito. If he's listening, he'll know who he is.
Number one fan.
Nito number one. That would be a great name for a Chinese food restaurant.
Nito number one.
Nito number one. How I help you?
We had a Peking number one for a while.
Peking number one, and then it was closed because the guy, I was beside a tanning salon, and the guy was looking through holes in the walls and watching women tan, and that's how it got its name. Peeking, number 1. He is number 1 at peeking.
That's not true.
That is true.
It would be funny.
It's 100% true, and you heard it here first. So think about that. I'm thankful for marijuana. I'm back on the train. I quit for a minute, and then I flipped on Clever Name podcast, and I heard Ryan talk.
Trying to take credit for that shit.
He was like, "Oh, he's copying me," and I was like, "Damn, I'm not copying him." But hearing him say that and be so anti-weed was so gay to me that I immediately was like, "Give me a bowl, and I'm back. I'm back in a big way.
He's hitting the card hard.
I'm going for it, baby. I love getting. There's a lot of things I like. I like to get stoned and look at old architecture. I like to get stoned and read recipes. You know, just like I'm on delish.com fucking hitting surprise me.
Yeah.
I like to get stoned and I like to watch Christmas movies because the Christmas season, the Christmas spirit, I feel like it's
officially Christmas now.
And it fills you with a nice spirit. I like to get stoned and I like to look at reddit.com/r/bigclits.
Yeah, we're a big clit family.
Marvel at these clitties. Some of these
we don't own big clits, but we like to look at them.
Some of these women have soft penises hanging from the top of their pussies. It's unreal. And I encourage you, if you haven't yet, go to reddit.com/r/bigclits.
Yeah.
Then what you're going to do if it's your first time, you're going to sort, you're going to go top, and you're going to go all time. And you're going to see a hall of fame of big clits. That's what you want. They put some of these bitches in the hall of fame. There are women whose clits are so big that they jerk off with 2 fingers.
Yes, yes.
I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for reddit.com/r/trashy boners, which will be trashy. It's like e-fucked. Do you remember e-fucked?
Oh yeah, we used to look at that a lot.
Shit on my dick.
Yeah.
It only has smells.
Right.
E-fucked was great, but every once in a while, it would almost be like one of those To Catch a Predator Walgreens situations where you'd be like, oh no, this girl's retarded.
Yeah, like this is not right.
Why
you know what I mean?
Why are they slapping this developmentally disabled woman? Like it would just make you feel bad. So I do feel like that was...
Okay, one side note here. Develop.
Yeah, are you about to lecture me on something?
Yeah, they can have sex as long as it's consensual.
I don't think they can. We've been through this before.
If it's between two
of them, absolutely.
Right.
If it's 2 of them, they should breed amongst themselves. If it's 2 of them...
But you're saying that if it's someone who's like mentally stable and then...
Yeah,
someone who's not.
2, like love on the spectrum, all for it.
Yeah.
I'll edge to that all day long, baby. That's fine. When it's 2 of them, it's fine. Like it's no problem. Okay. It's when you see these, and it works with amputees as well.
Oh God.
Or like these palsies, which, and God, they're terrible. But like,
wait,
there's this guy who's the size of a teddy bear.
I know. And he has no arms and legs.
He's got enough jaw to make up for it, and they strap him in this chair, and then he has this like e-girl who's taking care of him.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, this is clearly for content.
Yeah.
But she's a predator.
She's a predator. I think she's like a sugar baby or something.
Oh,
she's after for his money or something.
Well, he doesn't have, I mean, I'd imagine he's very smart. He doesn't have a lot to do besides sit around and think.
Right.
You know, he's not...
Okay.
He's not playing rec league soccer.
He's not getting up and going.
No, he's sitting around solving the world's problems.
Right.
So good on her, I guess. But I do feel like that's weird. And again, good for them if they found love, if it's genuine. But it's a little weird.
Yeah, but in that scenario, how are 2 unable people supposed to function if neither of them have arms or legs? How are they surviving?
You could have 1 arm and be with him.
Oh my God. Okay.
You can't be fully able-bodied and be with this guy. You can't. What? It's not right. It's incorrect.
That's crazy.
Why is that crazy?
I don't know, because people should be able to be with, whoever.
Agreed. But when it's so lopsided, it should not be.
Physically or mentally.
Yes. It's because it feels very predatory. Like She can, first of all.
Wait. I have one question. What about if you're together before the issue happens? Like
That's
a
different.
traumatic brain injury or like a amputation, or you can just develop a palsy out of nowhere.
Can you imagine if we've been together for 10 years. I get a traumatic brain injury. Nothing changes. They're like, oh, he's severely
He's just
hampered.
worse than he was before.
He's hampered right now. And I'm like, let's go Lions. Let's go Lions. Let's go.
All I would have to do is stick NASCAR on every race and then every football game, and it would be fine.
Sunday morning, you plant me on the couch with a catheter and I just drool and stare at the TV.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't sound that bad. But they're like, oh, he can't do anything anymore. And I come home and I'm just normal.
It's just the same.
I'm just leaving cabinets open.
I'll be like, great, doctor, thanks.
I do feel like that's different. If you've been together for a long time and then there's an event that changes everything, then that's totally different than
actively pursuing someone who has something wrong with them.
If you're Googling if the place you're taking has a handicap ramp for the first date, that's predatory.
Oh my God. I don't think so.
Oh, it's absolutely. And here's another thing I don't understand. And this is just pure ignorance on my part. There are women who have no sensation from the waist down. Okay.
Okay. Men too.
And yeah, but then there's men who are just normal men dating these chair people.
Okay.
What?
Don't call them chair people.
Okay. Well, my bad.
People in a wheelchair.
Oh, this is like people of color and black people. They're chair people. They're in chairs. What do you mean?
It's fucked up to say that, I think.
Well, I'm not saying that
crutch people for people on crutches. Cane people.
No, they're all accessory people.
Oh.
If you need an accessory to function in your
You're
life,
an accessory
you're
person?
under one umbrella.
Oh, you can't do.
And I feel horribly for these people. And I'm being so genuine when I say I don't want to make fun of them. But when you see a dude in a chair dating like a girl who live streams her playing shitty video games, like she would have like a ton of I don't know,
following her.
Yeah, and then she's with this guy, and I almost feel like when the camera's not rolling, she just parks him in a corner.
Yeah,
she's just, you know what I mean, like
while she streams on Twitch.
Yeah, she's like, this is the love of my life, and then it's like cut. She turns the little glow ring off and she just puts him facing in a corner.
And she's like, I'll be back.
She throws like a bag of peas at him. She's like, there's your dinner. And then she goes in and she live streams her playing with her pussy for tens of thousands of dollars.
OnlyFans, bitch.
OnlyFans, yeah. Only arms. That could be.
Only legs.
Only legs, yeah. Oh, well, it's a girl towing her clit.
Only torso.
She's just.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
No, I do feel like these, and I don't want to call them chair people. You've made it very clear. But I do feel like they get taken advantage of sometimes. That's all.
These chair people.
Yeah, these chair people. And you know what? I used to say this. The guy who should be running this country should not be Donald Trump.
Who is it?
I don't know if a lot of the Clever Name listeners are going to agree with us on that. I don't think Donald Trump should be running this country. He's a petulant infant. I also don't think that there's been a candidate since George W. Bush that's been qualified to run this country, except for Obama.
Obama was pretty good.
Obama was a stoic man.
Yeah.
But the guy who really should be running this country, we should have found a way to make him live forever. It should be the guy who named the wheelchair.
Okay.
Because there's no filler with that guy. There's no bullshit.
He's straightforward.
You see a wheel, a chair, it's a wheelchair. And he's a nice guy. He's a good-hearted guy because he wanted to change it because the original name of the wheelchair was harsh.
What was it?
It was an invalid carriage. An invalid carriage. Isn't that, can you imagine?
Invalids. Well.
And then before that, it was a vegetable cart. So.
Okay. You're bringing out the old shit.
Old stand-up bits. Yeah, working them in, baby. That's content. I'm going to park you in a corner when this is done.
That's good.
Yeah.
I can walk.
Yeah, you can walk. I
do have an ankle injury.
Yeah, you've got a brace on.
Fuck you. I hurt myself.
You hurt yourself? Yeah, you fell down the stairs. You didn't hurt yourself. You fucking left in the morning and fell down like a flight of 9 stairs.
Yeah.
And messed with your legs.
I fucked up my ligaments.
She came in.
And I ripped my jeans up.
She came in and she was like, I tripped and fell and I hurt my ankle and I said, Ligga, please.
Yeah, then he didn't take me to the emergency room.
No, I couldn't take you to the emergency room. I had a work call. I took you to the urgent care, which is more local to our home. You should be... See, this is the thing about feminists, okay, like yourself. Mm-hmm. These women who are like, oh, I can do anything, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, well, it was my driving foot.
You fall down some stairs, all of a sudden you need a big, strong man.
It was my driving foot. Like, how was I supposed to get anywhere?
I'm just saying, a feminist would have figured it out. She would have called
an Uber, I guess.
Some sort of co-op taxi service that runs a car that runs on used tampons or something. And they would have stopped off at a coffee shop that is also a slam poetry reading place.
Got me a matcha.
It's also a domestic violence survivors shelter. Yeah. That's what a feminist would have done.
And then they would have carried me into the ER.
Yeah, they would have.
Caleb made me walk.
They would have been wearing a lot of denim. They would have hoisted you in. I made you walk. I pulled up to the front door, you bitch. I pulled up literally to the front door of the urgent. What did you want me to do?
Carry me in, bitch.
I didn't want them to think you were a chair person and then I look like a predator in the fucking waiting room. I don't think so. I will not be doing that. I will not be doing that. I'm thankful for a lot of stuff this year. Thankful for a lot of stuff. I'm thankful for the Detroit Lions, even though we lost today, my beloved team.
They played pretty good.
No, they didn't. They played like absolute shit. But
they like dog shit, guys. What the fuck?
They had a vignette before the game made me cry. I fucking cried like a baby watching that guy talk about his dad who built Ford Field.
Yeah.
Anything sports related, I cry. And I know that's so retarded. Like, I know that's something I should be embarrassed about, and I really am.
No, he's my emotional baby.
But I'm not...
emo man.
I'm not your emo man.
No,
I'm not. I haven't been in a Zoomies in 10 years.
So?
I'm not an emo man. I don't go into the stores.
What was that other place in the Hanover Mall?
Oh, Fishbone.
Yeah, Fishbone.
I was in Fishbone, yeah.
Yeah, I was in there, too.
I used to go in there and buy all my AFI shirts before AFI sucked.
Yeah.
Back when AFI was like a punk band, like Answer That and Stay Fashionable.
Yeah.
Very proud of you. A little bit of Black Sails in the Sunset. Shut Your Mouth, Open Your Eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I was a period of time where my entire wardrobe was like 20 different AFI shirts. And I used to buy them at the Fishbone in the Hanover Mall.
It was like a skater store.
It was a skater store. They had
sold
like
drug rugs.
Yeah.
Got my first drug rug there.
It always smelled like patchouli.
Yeah.
And like you think the guy, when you're 13, you think the guy behind the counter is the coolest dude ever.
Yeah. We all thought he was hot.
And then who's we?
I went in there with my friends.
And then you fucking turn 30 and you're like, oh, that was a 35-year-old dude with an eyebrow piercing wearing eye path shoes. That was the biggest piece of shit. He's going to be beat up in a Walgreens. And you guys all thought he was hot. Apparently.
Yeah, he was hitting on us when we were in high school.
Yeah, that adds up.
Yeah.
First of all, an eyebrow ring in the year of our Lord 2025. If you have an eyebrow ring, you should be shot. That's the first people they should round up. Anybody with an eyebrow ring or an eyebrow stud.
Okay, any piercing on the eyebrow.
Any piercing on the eyebrow in today's age. It's okay if you got it in like the early 2000s and then you grew up.
Yeah.
You
should take it out now or no?
It should have been out 10 years ago.
Ooh.
It should have been out in 2013. You should have gone, well, this has run its course. If it's 2025 and you have an eyebrow ring, they should be putting these people in camps.
Oh.
That's what should be happening. These people should be making iPhones. Anybody, like, they need to free the little Chinese people who do all of the hard labor in China.
Okay.
And they need to replace them with people who have eyebrow rings.
Jeez.
They should be, I don't know what it was they used to do. They used to make prisoners do, where they would just take like a prospector pickaxe and hit a boulder all day. That's what people with eyebrow rings should do. They should be
looking for gold and minerals.
They should be just hitting a boulder with a pickaxe.
Wow.
I hate people with eyebrow. I've never met someone with an eyebrow piercing that I've liked. And working in the industry that I work in,
but you met a lot of them.
I've seen a lot of blue collar men who are alcoholic.
Men with eyebrow piercings is weird to me. Women, I feel like a lot of women can pull them off, but then it's mostly like lesbians and it's butch lesbians.
Women cannot pull them off. You know, a woman who pulls off an eyebrow piercing, she just worked a 14-hour shift at Hanover Foods canning green beans. And she's driving her 1998 Suburban home.
Hairnet still on.
She pulls into Rutter's and buys a carton of Virginia Slims. Mm-hmm. And she goes out in her Suburban and she smokes a Virginia Slim and she fucking does a bunch of scratch offs. She doesn't win anything, but she thinks in her head, I'll be a millionaire tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know?
And she goes home ready
By the
for
way,
tomorrow's shift.
The max prize is $250 on these scratch offs, and she's spending, $200 on them a week. She's not winning anything back. But that's the mindset of someone who can pull off. That's the person who you go, she deserves that. If that makes her happy, she can have it.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot else going on.
True.
There's not a lot of, I've never seen a man be able to pull it off.
No.
There were a lot of them. Like the corn people, corn with a K.
Oh, yeah.
Like the corn fans, these guys in these Tool t-shirts, the band Tool, they get an eyebrow piercing, they push it through or whatever.
Ew.
What?
Push it through.
Yeah, that's how they do it. They just, also, isn't that, I don't know about you, I have incredibly bony eyebrows. Like the ridge of my eyebrow is sharp. So to have like a bar sitting on that all day?
No, I can't imagine. I had my lip pierced for, a good hot minute there, and it was so annoying on the inside of my mouth. Like, I don't know how people do it with their tongues, or I feel like you'd feel it all the time.
I would love to feel your tongue piercing all the time.
I don't have it.
That would be nice.
I think once you get your tongue pierced, you can't talk for like a week.
Oh my God, we should get your tongue pierced. I have no problem against tongue piercings. We should look into that for you.
No, but I do want to get my nose pierced.
It should probably be the week of the Daytona 500. Just by chance,
right?
We get your tongue pierced like the Wednesday of that week, and I'll take care of you.
Sure.
Hey, you're a feminist but needs a guy's help. I'll wait on you hand and foot.
I'm a feminist.
You just can't talk.
Guy's help.
I don't know. Everybody says
you would have loved it when I got my fucking tonsils out.
Everybody says that that women, when they get their tongue pierced, it makes a blowjob feel better. Have you heard this?
No.
Have you seen this?
No.
I don't know why I'm Jay Leno.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, they say when you get your tongue pierced, it makes the head feel real good. Have you heard this? Have you seen this?
I've seen like vibrating ones that you can get.
Vibrating tongue rings?
Yeah.
So that's just like a sexual thing. But then you think about like what an earring feels like.
Yeah, it's like a metal ball.
It would just be dragging under your frenulum. I don't think so. I like my frenulum soft and supple. I don't need a metal bar. Frenulum. That's what it's called. The male spot on the underside of the head that
your
feels
G spot.
That's not a G spot.
No,
baby.
I know your G spot's in your butthole.
It's in my butthole. It's a frenulum. It's just a piece of sensitive skin.
That's me licking it.
Yep, you turn into an Afghan. That's one of my sexual fetishes. Lauren comes into the bedroom with pubes taped to her face and a turban.
Yes.
And I make her say Allahu Akbar, and then she goes,
oh, I actually have facial hair from Halloween, and he's made me wear it every day since.
Yeah, I'm on a real American History X kind of deal where I pretend it's the shower scene. I make Lauren wear a goatee, and we are just going nuts over here.
This is kink.
It's my kink. I have a shower rape kink, specifically between white nationalists. Lauren is Edward Norton.
Yeah.
And that's just how it goes.
Sometimes I put a wig on.
Sometimes she puts the wig on. It's just kind of a good deal for us. Something we really enjoy doing.
Peeking to our sexual.
Peeking number one.
Our bedroom history here.
Our bedroom history. I'd like to wrap it up. This is a short episode. I want to go to sleep.
We are full of turkey.
I'm so disgustingly full and high. I would like to just end this episode and get them next week.
We'll do better next week. We'll watch a better movie documentary that's not about aliens.
If you guys haven't picked up on it yet, we say we'll do a better episode next week. And
it's only worse.
Never comes, baby. Hook, line, and sinker.
That's how you keep them coming back.
That's how you keep it. They go, maybe they'll pull it off.
Yeah, maybe next week it will actually be better.
Tough titty. thank you for listening.
We love you. We're thankful.
We love
for
you. We're thankful for you, and we're thankful. We would never give you smallpox blankets. That's one thing that Weedcap Radio will never do to you, is give you smallpox blankets. Thank you, and good night.
Okay, Weedcap Radio, bong hits and cameos, that's a perfect ratio. Yeah, let's get high and watch a movie, blow with bomb haze. Me and my fiance, Weedcap all day. Let's get high and watch a movie.
Is smallpox blankets